Okay everybody, welcome back to Boomerangs by Vic. I'm sorry again for not putting out a boomerang video, but it is winter time, as you can see here, and not the best throwing conditions, at least not for the last few days. It's been raining and snowing, so it's been pretty nasty. So today what we're going to hopefully do is explain to you how we fixed our LED buzzing and humming sound that it makes. I got my daughter Lily these LEDs for Christmas, and these are the lights that we actually installed. They are the LED Nexillumi, I guess you would call it. If this is the same set, if not, there are other brands that do have this same humming problem, so you could still use this video. And we hooked them up yesterday, and after we're all done, we loved them. All the lights are really bright. Show them how they change colors.
We've got red, green, blue, orange, yellow, cyan, and purple.
Okay, so those are the colors. Now, there are certain colors that we switch this to, and we get this loud buzzing or humming sound. Well, it's not really loud, but if you have a dead quiet room, you can actually hear the sound. So what I'm going to do is have my daughter put it on the one that actually makes the buzz sound. I'm going to try to be really quiet so that you can hear it. Okay, so this is one of the lights. She's going to, as soon as she switches it, you'll hear the buzz. Okay, switch it back. Switch it on. Back. On. Okay, now for the viewers, I'm not 100% sure if you can hear that or not. And I've looked online how to fix this, and I find nowhere where you fix it. Everybody says just to return them, but I didn't find anywhere anybody had an easy fix for it. So I thought what was happening was the lights themselves were making this buzzing or that humming sound that I heard. So I come up on my daughter's bed here, and I started listening really close, and I've narrowed the sound down to this. And this is the on and off switch if you don't happen to have a remote,
or if you lose it,
you can actually use this here. This is the on and off switch. Now this is what is actually causing all the noise, and I'm going to put the camera really close to it so you actually hear it better this time. Okay, go ahead and switch it. Back. Now I don't know if you can hear that at home, but it's very loud and it's very irritating. And if you're having this problem, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So now that I've narrowed it down to just this, I'm thinking, well, maybe I can quiet that down. So I actually took a pillow and I put it over it, and the sound went completely away. But obviously you're not going to put a pillow over this because that just isn't ideal. So the other thing I said was maybe I can put this inside of something to conceal the sound. And then I thought maybe I shouldn't, because maybe this produces heat and you don't want to trap it in something with heat and have it blow. So I've got my temperature gun right here, and the wall is around 21 degrees. The switch is about 35. So, you know, we're talking about a 14 to 15 degree difference there. But 34, 35 is not really that hot for anything electronic. And I think if I put it in a case and say it even doubles in heat, it should not hurt any of the electronics inside of that. So we're going to give that a test. And what I've come up with is an eyeglass case. So what I did is I tested this already, and my daughter put her headphones inside of this, her earbuds I should say, they're wireless, and we cranked the volume up all the way, and I closed it, sealed it, and we couldn't hear it anymore. You could just barely faintly hear it, and those were pretty loud. So what I'm going to do to this glass case, and I'll show you later on in this video, hold on as long as I can open it back up, I'm going to take that off the wall and put it inside of this. And all I have to do is make a hole in this end for these cords, just big enough for them cords to come out, and another hole down in this end for this side. And it's all going to fit right inside of there. Okay everybody, we are back, and I have this all notched. You can see right here I've notched out for these two, and on the opposite end for this cord I've notched out about that much. It's nothing pretty, it was just enough to get the cords to fit in without pinching them. So basically this is going to set right in to this notch, and this one here is not used, so I'm going to fold it and put it in the case, and then these two are going to hang out over this spot. And then we close it, and that's what we end up with right there. Cord comes out, elastics come out the top. The two ends come out the top, sorry, and I'm going to put an elastic around this right now to seal it, and then we'll come back and we'll put it on the wall. Okay, so now I have it back up on the wall. We're plugged in. I put a little tape on these just so that they won't come apart. They do not stay together very well, and I'm only doing that until I get this mounted to the wall so it won't be pulling down on my strips. Okay, so now we're ready to do the test. I'm going to hold it close here. I don't know if, like I said before, if you guys heard it before when we switched it, but we're going to switch it again. So let me put it up to the light, and so we're close to the noise. Okay, go ahead and switch it.
I can't. It's inside the box.
Oh. Okay, so we're further along in the video now. As you see in that last test, we could not change the light setting once this was locked in here because it lost its signal. So in the process, I said, well, let's just open it, open it back up and see. And when I took it off, the sound went away. That buzzing sound went away without this. So I was like, wait a minute. Why would it just stop? I didn't do anything to fix it. So where this power cord goes in to the controller, I noticed when I wiggled it, I can hear it right now. So when I'm wiggling this power in and out and I twist it back and forth, I'm getting that squeal humming sound. It comes and goes, but there is a sweet spot where it doesn't make the sound at all. So I backed it out just a little from going in all the way, and we don't hear the sound at all. So that kind of fixes it. Now, if that doesn't fix it for you, you can still do this idea, but the only thing that bites is you're going to have to open it, set your controller to what you want, and then close it back on there. If you know you're going to leave it on whatever one you choose that hums for a long time, then this is a good idea. But if you're somebody that's constantly switching the lights on and off and changing settings, you're probably not going to want to open this up and keep closing it just for this idea. But anyway, maybe this will be your fix. Maybe wiggling this wire will be your fix that goes into here, or this can be your fix. Either way, I hope to help some people out there today. What do you think, Lil?
I hope it helps, I guess.
I do too. So
you may need back into the video when we were showing you the sound that it makes, or just a while ago, you may need to turn your volume up. Some of you may not be able to hear it.
Right, because it is a frequency sound, and sometimes microphones don't pick up certain frequencies, so you might not actually hear that where we are. But if you're coming to this video because you have that noise, and you know exactly what we're talking about. And right now on this setting, we have no noise, and all I did was wiggle this. So that's about it, everybody.
Yep. Find your sweet spot.
Yeah, find your sweet spot. Okay, Boomerangs by Vic, signing out.